All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Please don't get mad at me. But y'all kids, parents, y'all kids cannot read, and they cannot write, and they cannot spell.
Elementary school kids are not reading. Kids are not reading. Kids cannot read. It doesn't matter if your child's at an A school or if your child's at a D school or if your child's at a charter school or a private school. I have seen kids at all areas. They all struggle.
So yesterday I came to the realization my students can't read.
I'm gonna just say this. I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level.
7th grade English teacher here. I teach in Northern Houston, and I teach at one of the more affluent schools. When I tell you that these babies cannot read, they cannot write, and they cannot comprehend, I'm not being funny.
I don't think y'all understand that I have high school students who do not know how to spell their own name. Students who are in high school who are misspelling their own name.
Kids can't read. They can't decode. They have no vocabulary, no background knowledge. I've never seen anything like it. For context, for 8 years, I taught a self-contained program for significant language-based learning disability. It was the step before being sent to a specialized school. My 5th graders with significant language-based learning disabilities could write better than non-disabled 7th graders can now.
Can confirm, as someone who just started substitute teaching, kids cannot read.
Do you guys know that Gen Alpha can't read?
Illinois has 24 schools where not a single child can read at a grade level.
This is an indication of a collapsing society. Because if a society was to collapse, it would look something like this. It would start with literacy. More than half of American adults read below a 6th grade level. 21% are considered functionally illiterate. But what does that mean? That means prescription bottles, job applications, government forms, things that you need in your day-to-day life are completely misunderstood or not understood at all. Before 4th grade, students learn to read. After 4th grade, students read to learn. So if they fall behind then, everything becomes harder afterwards. And literacy has continuously been tied to power. Enslaved people were forbidden to read because literacy creates independence. People who can critically read information are harder to manipulate. And now we're living in an era where people don't read, they consume content. Because literacy isn't just about books and picking up a book and being able to read it. It's about whether or not people can fully understand the world around them. And that affects everything. That affects your healthcare, your voting, your employment, and democracy itself.
Well, it's no secret that the kids are struggling to read, write, and do basic math. Majority of them lack critical thinking skills, and it seems to be only getting worse. What's up, Royal Family? It is Trey. I'm back with another video. I hope y'all been good. I hope y'all been chilling. I hope y'all family and friends are good. Hope y'all been leveling up, all right? So today I'll be discussing what can be done about this problem. But first, we must ask ourselves, how did we even get here? How did it get this bad? Watch this video.
No Child Left Behind changed education forever. Schools became pressured to keep test scores and graduation data looking good. And over time, kids started getting pushed along even if they were years behind academically. I'm not saying every struggling student should be retained, but if a student is 4 grade levels behind in reading and still keeps moving on year after year, are we actually helping them? At some point, students are going to realize, I'm going to pass anyways. And once effort and outcome stop feeling connected, motivation drops. Teachers are sounding the alarm because we're seeing this firsthand every day. And now you're seeing stories of students graduating high school while still being illiterate and suing districts because they feel failed by the system. That should concern everybody. At some point, we have to ask, are we actually helping kids or just making the numbers look better?
The teachers are failing the kids by not being allowed to fail the kids. But here's the good news. I don't think this generation is completely cooked or doomed. Kids and young adults can bounce back. I genuinely believe that. But reading has to become a priority again. Schools need stronger support for kids who fell behind. Parents need to encourage reading at home. And young adults themselves, young people themselves need to realize that reading is a skill. The more you practice, the stronger you'll become. I definitely think COVID contributed to the problem, but we can't keep blaming COVID for everything, bro. There was already a reading decline happening before COVID. COVID just poured gasoline on an existing fire. COVID definitely knocked people off course, but that doesn't mean we can't spend the next few years rebuilding. We have to encourage not only our young people, but ourselves to start reading again. We got to pick up books, articles, biographies, hell, even comic books, whatever that's going to be like interesting to you, just to get you to start reading again, pick up the book, right? This is not to shame you on like your reading level or, to shame you where you're at. No, this is just to help you improve your vocabulary, help you improve your speech, right? We have to just start somewhere. So let me show you the results of the No Kid Left Behind program. Let me show you what's really happening out here on these streets.
Read the index card.
The dogs, unwatering loyalty. I don't know that word, not even lie. A lot of big words. Unemotional, emotional dependency. Sorry. What's funny?
Nothing. You're doing good.
Okay, I guess. Everybody ain't on a good reading level. I damn sure not.
All right. Read the index card.
The animals, bring closer. I can't read. President, affection, reflected and deeply engraved development, the viral resilience.
Read the index card.
Her image, oh my God, meticulously constructed the sustained outward spread. I'd wedge, am I thinking too hard? I'd wedge spread your admiration. Her image meticulously constructed to abstain, I'd wedge spread admiration.
Read the index card.
The deity had a promotion, premonition of the impending, catastrophic event. Catastrophic event.
This is crazy, bro. We used to get bullied, bro. We used to get bullied and made fun of if we were a slow reader, let alone not even knowing how to read. Like, the only kids who got a pass for being a slow reader and not knowing how to read were the kids whose first language was not English. Like, if English was their second language, or if they didn't speak a lick of English at all, they were the only kids. Matter of fact, it's crazy because I remember when I was in the 4th grade, I don't know if this girl was like Thai, Cambodian. Yeah, she definitely wasn't Chinese or Korean, but she was one of those. But she didn't speak a lick of English. There was only one student in class who was able to communicate with her. We would try to talk to her. She would just smile or whatever. She was nice. She would just smile, but she didn't understand anything. Bro, after 1 year, she was literally fluent in English and top of the class. So with a little dedication, little hard work, like I said, it's just practice. Practice. If you practice, you're gonna get stronger at it, bro. You're gonna get you'll become better at it. And it was cool. It was cool because like when she was like learning English, we were all talk to her and whatnot. She actually had a really cool personality, but we wouldn't have known because she couldn't articulate herself, right? Not in our language, at least. So don't be intimidated. It's just, you just got to do it, man. You got to do it. Start small. If you're at a 4th grade reading level, if you're at a 5th grade reading, start small. Go read those books. Those books are actually pretty fun too. You can read like adventure books or whatever. Just get your vocabulary up.
Read the time off this clock correctly, you win the clock.
Dude, I've never seen one of these before. I'm used to digital, man.
You ever seen a clock before?
No.
Okay.
7:12.
Sure.
Is it 12:10?
12:10.
12:09?
12:09. Yeah, you're close.
No, 9:25.
9:25. Close, you're 5 minutes off.
I think it's 9:02.
9:02.
2:09.
2:09. Okay.
Why would it be 9:02? Why would we be in school at 9:02? Why wouldn't we be in school at 9:02?
Okay. So what's the conclusion, guys?
9:02. 2:09.
Okay, let's let the viewers decide.
Like 6:74.
Is it 3 o'clock? AM or PM?
Gotta be AM, bro.
Okay.
Wow. I'm done. I'm done. She really said 674. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. And the other kid, like, do they not have clocks inside the classrooms anymore? He literally said, I've never seen one of these. Like, wait, what? You've never seen a clock? Are they not teaching the kids how to tell time anymore? I know they stopped doing cursive, but they stopped teaching them how to read a regular clock. Bro, we may be cooked. We may really be cooked, bro. All right, so to quickly get on you parents, there's this trend where parents are dressing up their kid ostentatiously, right? Or they're dressing them up like they got riches and they're teaching them attitude. They're teaching them disrespect. This is not it. No, we have to stop this. My theory on why parents are doing this is because they know that their babies are failing academically. They know that their children are behind. And to make up for it, they're overcompensating by dressing them up in rich or fake designer, giving them wads of cash, teaching them how to do the money spread, just to communicate that, hey, even though I'm failing academically, even though I can't read, write, or do basic math, I'm going to be okay because I'm rich. I don't need school. I'm rich. That's what it's giving. I've seen in the comment sections of parents fighting back with teachers who basically are highlighting the issue. And I'll click on their profile, right? It may have like 500 likes or something like that. Someone's like, like a parent may say, that's none of your business to enforce dress code. Just who cares? Just let them be at school. It's like, no, dress code can disrupt the class. If a girl's wearing short shorts or something like that, that can disrespect the class. If a dude has a ski mask on or something like that, yeah, there's certain things that's going to disrupt the classroom, right? But regardless, I'll check those people's profile. And of course, the parents are in the club. They're always on the party scene. Grown people, by the way, 30s, 40-year-olds. And I'm like, wow, like, of course you believe this. Look at you, deadbeats. Of course. Not trying to offend, that's just what I see and what I hear, right? Because I have neighbors who are teachers and they tell me they have a heart to heart with the parents, and some are receptive to it and some are not. Some get offended. Some get offended when you tell them that they can't do this or they're struggling here. So I just want to say to the parents, that's not the way. Invest in instead of investing all this money, 20K proms, head to toe Gucci and Louis and all this other Chanel and whatever. Like, no, that's not the way. Take them to the library. Have them sign up for those summer reading programs. That's what we need to do. We have to bring back parents who basically teach their children respect, loyalty, discipline. We have to bring back the parents who prioritize academics. Can we bring back those parents, please? All right, let me wrap this up. So the wigs, the designer clothes, the attitude, the stacks of cash, that's OD, bro. It's OD. It's completely overdoing it. It's not necessary. Like, this is not the Players Club. This is not a fashion show. School is literally an institution for learning, growth, and development. And hear me out. Let's take away the phones, the tablets, and the laptops and replace them with pen, paper, and book. You feel me? Now, I'm not saying like we take away like all phones, right? But parents, hey, we may need to start giving the kids Nokia phones. You feel me? Just the basic text, call, little internet browsing, just a little bit. And I'm really only saying that because I really think that the predictive text is frying a lot of the kids' brains. Like that's the reason why they can't spell or sound things out, because they're so used to just typing things incorrectly and the phone just automatically corrects it and they hit send. And you know what else is frustrating? Sometimes I'll be on Instagram and I'll check the comments, because comments are hilarious, right? And like you'll see like this top comment and it has no semicolons, no commas, no period. You don't know when the next point is. You don't know when the person is going from point to point to point, because it's just one long run-on sentence, right? And then what makes matters worse is that you're reading it and it has a whole bunch of like misspelled words in it. Things that don't even make sense. It's like I almost be having like brain aneurysms because I have to read it like 5-6 times to even understand what they're saying. And I'm like, sometimes I think I'm crazy. I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to like people I know who can read, and they'd be like, holy hell, bro, this was hard to read. This was hard to understand. But I think I understand what they're saying, but I had to reread it over and over again. So I don't know. I can almost argue that like there's almost like a new language being like invented. Like there's the people who are inarticulate, don't really know how to read, spell, or whatever. And then there's the people who do. And it's kind of like, no, and it's gotten to the point where it's like sometimes someone will comment like, holy hell, what does this even mean? Like they don't even spend enough time to like, and I don't blame them. I get frustrated too, like trying to reread the comment over and over again. I'm like, how does this have like 10,000 likes. Like, did you guys really understand this? I don't know, bro. We're I don't want to say we're cooked, but if we don't change something fast, we may be cooked. Yeah, like if we don't change anything soon, unfortunately, a lot of these kids are going to peak in high school and they're not going to be ready for the real world. Real world. Real world. Anyway, Royal Family, thank you for being here with me. Please like, subscribe, share this video. Continue to level up and check out the next video. Until next time, peace.